I'm Sarah.
I'm Cole.
And we are welcoming you back to Season 2. Yes, we made it. We didn't get canceled. We are still here. And today we're going to go through a little summer wrap-up and also kind of let you know what to look forward to this season. We got some special stuff lined up. But first takes with Sarah. We just popped this on her before we started, so this should be exciting. But specifically, First Take Summer Edition. So here we go. Sarah, the movie of the summer. We're starting with a softball toss.
Okay, movie of the summer, Superman.
Superman, that easy.
Has a happy summer feel. I liked it.
I like it. I heard it was better than expected even. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it.
Cole's still, we're still waiting for Cole to see it, but he's going to see it as soon as it comes out.
Me and Miles are behind. Maybe next week. You and Miles and I can catch up. All right. Best summer treat / snack. What's your go-to?
My go-to...
Or coffee order.
My coffee order is an iced vanilla latte.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes with oat milk, usually with oat milk. My go-to snack for the summer, almonds.
Yeah.
Plain almonds. That's what
pecans.
I snack on.
I've been going pecans. Cole? Shakes? I feel like I always see this man.
Smoothies.
Yeah, I'm a big smoothie guy, so...
big smoothie guy over here.
I've been on those smoothies.
Love that.
Absolutely.
I've been housing watermelon lately.
Really?
Let me give you this twist. Watermelon with tahini.
With what?
It is good.
Yeah.
Tahini's good.
Like the spice.
Okay, yeah.
Little kind of spicy, limeish
Wow.
taste. That's not a word. All right, next one. 4th of July. Underrated or overrated?
It's way overrated. I do
Oh,
not care for 4th of July. It's fine. It's just hot. I'm not a big fireworks fan.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brady, if he's listening to this.
Yeah.
I don't think he is, but I like him from afar. I love to watch the Choctaw Show from my house, which is afar.
That's fair.
Anything up close to fireworks, I'm out. So
Yeah.
I think it's overrated. No shade to America. Just don't like the holiday.
She also
general.
doesn't like when there's fireworks popping at midnight on July 12th and 13th and 14th.
It's when you have kids that are sleeping. Yeah, the firework popping before and after 4th of July is just not it.
Yeah,
so maybe that's why I've become bitter.
July 3rd, when you know you're about to stay up late the next night with children. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, what's that? Anyways.
Good question.
Very good. Album you can listen to front to back, no skips, multiple times. It's not really a summer question.
Woo! Oh, man.
You can say your summer playlist or album. I don't know.
Okay. Honestly, there's a lot of albums I can listen to front to back, but the one that's coming straight to the top of my head is the most recent Matchbox 20 album.
Oh,
Love that album. They released it. It's been 3 years.
The most recent. Wow.
Yeah, they've just dropped an album after several years, and I think it's so good. There actually is one skip on there, but I can listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good summer
It's a good vibe.
album.
Yeah,
I think
you're a
too,
Matchbox
actually.
20 also,
Mm-hmm.
huh? Yours, I'd take a stab here. Like a John Bellion or something?
Mm-hmm.
Front to back, King's Kaleidoscope.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another one that tops those?
I could pretty much listen to all the Forrest Frank tracks. Honestly,
Oh,
the
that's
new
true.
Forrest Frank album probably.
Shout
Yeah,
out
it was a
Forrest
good one.
Frank.
That's a good summer
R.I.P. his
album.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, not the broke back.
Poor
But we got a song for it.
Yeah, no, he's sad.
And then the band Camino put out another album. They're one of my favorites. They put out one this summer. So if we're going this summer, then I
There
would
you
say
go.
that.
Sweet, works out. Highlight of your summer.
Highlight of my summer, actually, maybe just this last weekend, we got to go to Wisconsin for our friend Gabby's wedding.
Shout out Gabby.
And the weather was just nicer there. It was cooler. We got to eat some really good food and see our friends. So
What do you eat in Wisconsin? Is that like
cheese
lobster?
curds
Oh,
and
yes.
crab
I
cakes.
knew that.
Is what was like the Wisconsin things that
That's
they
the
had at
thing
their
to do.
wedding. So
Okay.
cheese. That's the big thing.
And
Cheese curds pretty
very
good.
cool.
So.
I like it. So with that in mind, even highlights of summer, speaking of, we're going to wrap up kind of our summer here at FBC Durant. Everything from Children's Falls Creek went really well to our mission trip in New York. Our partnership with Danny Torres and Swerve Church went awesome from what I've heard and what I've seen. So excited to hear about those things. We just finished up with 2 weeks of Falls Creek for our students, which included middle school and high school. And I think Cole got some good outcomes, feedback from like spiritual decisions made at Falls Creek.
Yeah, so I got the numbers from Sebastian. Sebastian said we had over 200 students and leaders at Falls Creek this year. We did middle school week and high school week. There was 19 salvations. We had 7 students desiring baptism from a previous decision of salvation, and then 2 students that were called to ministry. So those are the numbers we have from Falls Creek this year, which is some really awesome stuff.
Very cool. And then always leading up to that is Vacation Bible School, and just really the church being the church, our adults serving and doing all that they can, along with staff who work so hard, work diligently months and months before summer, just to make sure that kids have a great experience, but most importantly, come to know the Lord more, and prayerfully hoping to see salvations. Kids come to know that they have a Savior in Jesus. So thankful for the summer we had. It was a great summer.
We also might go ahead and mention that we have a couple new ministry staff people with us. We have Skylar Phillips, who's doing children's ministry, and then we have Will Sandman, who's working with college ministry as well. So those are 2 new staff additions that happened this summer.
Absolutely. So some changes within the summer. Gary has been walking through a couple different sermons. Early on was the We Are Family sermon series that lined up perfect with Mother's Day and graduation and Father's Day. And there was one quote that I felt like was worth highlighting that kind of really made sense of all of those as far as the way I was convicted and encouraged. But a quote he said, I think, within the marriage sermon was this: proper relationship to people is always preceded by proper relationship to God. And as I was thinking back on those sermon series, that statement there is so significant. Our relationship with the Lord being most important, and the strength and the health of that relationship just pours down into our families. So enjoyed that this summer as well. Anything else?
I really appreciated, I really liked the We Are Family series, and just like you said, lining up with Mother's Day and Father's Day. I thought that was good just because he talked a lot about things like, just how it's Mother's Day and Father's Day is hard for some people. It's hard for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. Father's Day is hard for me. It hasn't even been 2 years since I lost my dad. I know a lot of people who have strained relationships or just all kinds of things. I felt like it was just both sermons did a really good job of being like really Gary was really sensitive to those topics, but also just talked about the Lord and our relationship with the Lord, and the importance of that, and how you affect your family, and basically just living like a gospel-centered life. So I thought that was very timely, and I really enjoyed that series this summer. So
yeah, that was a lot. I feel like of what summer was trying to find some rest from the normal, school schedule or routine, but strengthening that relationship with the Lord. Whether it be at Falls Creek or just us adults at home having a slower schedule to kind of check back in and rest at the same time. So, super
and then all
encouraging.
these things that have happened this summer, the New York mission trip, Falls Creek, Vacation Bible School, all of our sermon series, that's probably some stuff that you'll be hearing later on in the season too.
Yeah.
Some potential testimonies and different things from that. So that all could resurface this summer, but I'm just really encouraged by what our church is doing, and by what the Lord is doing through all these ministries and through all of these people who are just given gifts, spiritual gifts in different ways that the Lord has gifted them, and how He's allowing them to use it to have all these different ministries during the summer. So it's really encouraging to me.
Yeah, definitely functioning as the church to grow the kingdom, and to see, what do we have, like 14 baptisms after Falls Creek this Sunday? Little ones from Children's Falls Creek just to see the result of the work the Lord has done through His church has been really exciting, really encouraging. Sarah mentioned as we look into season 2, a lot of exciting things coming up. So as we look at our pillars, we've been able to interview our staff and see their take on those specific pillars and how we view those here at our church. But we're looking outside of our community to have some guests just speak into the pillars that we have, which are worship, connection, discipleship, and mobilization. So we'll be hearing from different people on those topics, which is really exciting. Along with that, Cole mentioned meeting our new staff, which will be fun, sitting down with some of our new staff that we've hired and acquired this summer. We'll also be covering a series on family and relationships, as well as the spiritual disciplines. So we really looked at our feedback from our Q&A night and are really trying to address a lot of the topics that were mentioned and even repeated that we thought were super interesting as well. And so those are the types of things we'll be diving into. And we hope that you join us along as we go.
Yeah, and also, I think maybe we can mention that Corey's also back for season 2. He just couldn't hear tonight.
Corey's back.
So you
He's
have
so
me
back.
instead.
Yeah.
Welcome, Cole. Corey
Just
will
wanna
be
put
here.
that out there. Corey's here still, but
Corey, we miss you. He's busy. He's downstairs practicing right now.
yeah.
So he'll be back around. We're excited to have him. And yeah, you're really good at giving like platforms and
Yeah,
stuff.
do the
You wanna
YouTube.
close
Yeah,
with
so
that?
if you're just tuning in for the first time to the FBC Durant Podcast, or you are just curious about where we're at, you can watch us on YouTube. You can also watch or listen to us on Spotify. There's Apple Podcast, Amazon Music. We're on all of those major platforms. And I like watching podcasts. I like to tune in on
sure.
YouTube for podcasts and stuff like that. So it's fun to get a watch podcasts sometimes.
You may have just mentioned this, but there's video on Spotify, right?
There, I am putting the videos on Spotify.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
so you
cool.
have the
I
option
do-
for audio and video on Spotify.
I highly recommend anyone who listens to this podcast to go watch it on YouTube, because Cole does a really, really good job of editing it all and doing different angles, and it's very, very cool to watch. I laugh because I do not care if I watch a podcast or if I listen to a podcast. Cole, I am a dedicated listener to a certain podcast, and Cole just cannot stand that there is not a
Video for it.
visual
Yeah, I can't believe they're
video
not
of
doing
that podcast.
video.
Like, it's only audio, and he's always like, "Is there not a video for this?" And I'm like, "No, it's just audio." He just cannot stand it. So anyways, with that in mind, he has put together a very masterful podcast here, as far as the visuals go, not our content
Yeah, if you're not
necessarily.
watching, you're missing out on all our awkwardness and visual bloops,
Yeah, the
which have
visual
happened already today. So that's cool. With that, a couple deep cuts for those that are still listening. Number one, with the YouTube, I know Cole puts in a lot of work on this, but if say you want to go back and reference something you heard in a podcast, he has broken down all of the podcasts, I'm pretty sure, in chapters. So little segments, so you can refer back to something that you heard.
This is the first time hearing
Go
of
back
this.
and find it. Yeah, no, it's super handy. Especially
I need to take my own advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're familiar with YouTube and you watch YouTube podcasts a lot, you might see this out there, but you can chapter your episodes to any YouTube video, and so you can find exactly what you might be looking for in a specific episode based off the chapters that you see the time codes for it on.
So second deep cut, if you are still listening, there may or may not be some really niche stickers in the near future. And that is a reward for finishing up this episode. If you would contact Cole,
You might, yeah.
you can be in the waiting line for a unique FBC Durant.
An FBC Durant
Wait,
sticker.
French. I like that.
Please.
Love
The
that.
That's one of
bloopers
the
start
stickers.
now. The bloopers start now.
Yeah,
Literally
we
like
need
a
a sticker with
Frenchman.
a little French Durant. Now.
FBC Durant
The
Podcast.
FBC Durant podcast Easter eggs are great.
Oh, that's funny. So, if you want a sticker, hit up Cole. We'll start the movement. Also, I would love to have like deep cut listeners a name for them. I've heard this on other podcasts.
Super fans? For the
Yes.
super fans?
Yeah, we got to come up with something quirky, though.
So if you have those for us, give us your suggestion. Other than that, glad to be starting season 2. Looking forward to it. And as always, go and make disciples of all nations.